Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about that interview that Storm Monroe did with Armon Wiggins and Reid live. And we're also going to be discussing Tasha K because sis had a response to what she thought she heard, I guess, because some of the things. Anyways, I got a bunch of notes. Like, I was gonna go live last night right after, but it just didn't happen like that. So I'm gonna briefly get into, like, some of the notes that I took down about the interview. And hey y'all, and happy Saturday. So the interview started off, it was kind of like, Larry was in the middle, Armand was there, Tasha K was there. Not Tasha K. Shit, she must be talking about me now. Tasha K don't know who the hell I am. Anyways, Storm Monroe, he was the host of the interview, and it was very much somebody in the chat during that live said, surviving Tasha K. I was like, you know what, that is hilarious, but all of these men have fell out with Tasha K. Like, let's just keep it real and call a spade a spade. So Reid, he said the allegations were terrible. He said they were absolutely terrible, but they help with his brand essentially, and it's crazy because that's how it is. Good press, bad press. As long as people are talking about you and get your name out there, then you are going to get more clicks and views. It sucks, y'all, but that's how it be, and especially in these internet streets. Then Larry, like Storm, everybody was inquiring, like, what happened? Everybody, Armand and Storm was like, what's going on? Like, were you ever inappropriate with Tasha? And Larry said he was never inappropriate with Tasha. The hair thing came up because Tasha had said on her interview that Larry had called her and said that her hairstyle had did something to his spirit. and the Holy Ghost just told him that don't you ever Tasha wear that hairstyle again. And she said, can't nobody tell me what to do with my hair besides my husband. So then Larry was like, oh, she was stretching it, and he said she wears her hair horribly. He said she wears her hair horribly and she looked a hot mess. And that's why basically he called her and said, don't you ever wear that hairstyle again, because he didn't like it. And he said he never offered her a massage, so that was a lie. Hey, he never offered her a massage, so that was a lie. He did say that, kind of what Levante was saying, like how he used to be really strict in his church. He didn't allow a certain dress code, like you had to ask for permission for certain things. And Larry kind of fessed up to that, and he basically was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I've grown. Times have changed, and what I thought then, I don't necessarily think now. Pretty much he's more worldly now. Then he talked about being accused of witchcraft, and because he does exorcisms, and he was talking about stones, and it just got into like a real different realm of spirituality too. And Storm was like, well, most churches be doing hoodoo and stuff, but the church, they people ain't ready for that. When you go to Catholic churches, they do rituals, they burning candles at altars, they drink elixirs, they sprinkling you with holy water. That's a whole nother story for another day. I'm not in here to judge anybody's faith, but I just want y'all to keep it real. Like the book of what is it? Is it Genesis? Or the book of Psalms is like just a full of spells. That's basically what they were saying, discussing. They got into that, and then Armand was basically saying how Larry is flashy and how people think he got the coin, and that's why he's a mark. And Larry was like, oh, I hate that I just can't be myself, like I try to police myself a little bit, but like it sucks. But it's given, like, if you are a prophet of God, if you are someone that's counseling people, majority of people that are heavily into Christian faith are not super rich. Like, let's just keep it real. So when you see like a pastor or a bishop driving in Rolls Royces and Phantoms and Bentleys and wearing, diamonds and Fendi and Balenciaga, it does get a little questionable. It could look a little questionable. I get that. This is not to say, however, that they can't have other streams of income. You know what I mean? Like, people the church don't only be their only income. For some it is, and they just literally be robbing the people blind. But for others, these are essentially businessmen, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, if you steal it from the people, then that ain't right. So, and our mom was like, people support the underdogs, and then y'all know Storm had to get into it. Storm asked him about his sexuality straight up. What are you? Are you gay? Are you bi? Are you straight? And Larry was like, oh, well, I don't really do labels like that. I don't really like the labels like that. And Storm was like, I think you're pansexual. And wait, I Googled it, but I don't remember. I don't know what my cue card is with the definition for pansexual. I believe it's just basically like, you're pansexual when you love everybody. I'm thinking of, I don't know. I'm about to Google it right now for y'all so we get it right. And I end up here just talking and don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Pansexuality. Okay, pansexuality is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction toward people regardless of their sex or gender identity. Okay, so that's what pansexuality is. And Larry pretty much agreed that he was, if he had to do a label, he was geared more toward being pansexual. So once again, pansexuality is sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction toward people regardless of their sex or gender identity. So it's kind of like you like some of everybody. You just like them for them. It doesn't matter if they got a cooch. It don't matter if they got a pain. It don't matter if they got both. Because these days, we don't know what the hell is going on. Anyway, so, and you know what, Armand? Like, I cannot even sit up here and lie. Like, I love him and I love Storm. I love how Armand and Storm were so kind of candid, like they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And you see a lot of people trying to tiptoe and like not say certain things because they don't want to ruffle the feathers. And Armand was like, I thought she was gay. He just flat out said it. And I was like, at least he just being, you some Tasha K. I do like Tasha K. Love looks always gorgeous. Thank you. What? Tasha K is one of the, she's a goat over here. Yes. And it's content. I'm doing commentary. What are you talking about? I love them all. I love all my bitches equally. No. So then the conversation kind of started getting into Storm's sexuality. And Armand said, Storm is a little zesty, but I don't think he's gay. Armand also said in an interview that he thinks Storm's a little corny. And I was like, Lord, but you know what? The fact that they were able to let bygones be bygones and put behind the beef that they had and come together and meet face to face for the first time, I thought that was kind of epic, because they both kind of have like the same type of audience, and they're both dudes that people know and mention when they talk about this celebrity commentary gossip sector. So, I thought it was cool. And Storm he didn't even be offensive. Like he was or defensive. He was literally like, yeah, but I'm not like, but if I was, would that be a problem? And, Larry said he doesn't identify as gay, but then, which was a little interesting. Storm is great. Yes. So she doesn't say anything about Tasha. Yeah. I don't know what these people talking about. I'm giving commentary on the situation. So love that talk. Thanks, boo. So Larry Reid absolutely got on this camera on these internet streets and admitted to sucking her pain. And he said that he was good at it. He said he could count on one hand how many peens he done. I don't know how true that part is. Because I don't know what the hell is going on in his bedroom. Or under his zebra printed sheets, quilts, blankets, according to Levante. Allegedly. But he said he was good at it. Oh, and then it did get dark because he said he had a lot of practice as a child. And that is just, I was like, whoa. And it's really sad. And, all of these allegations are out here, but a lot of times when people are abused, they become abusers. I'm not saying that Larry is guilty because they haven't had their day in court. We don't have any concrete proof. I don't know. We don't know. This is all alleged. But he basically kind of touched on being, you know, abused as a child. And like I said, statistically, the average person that has been abused as a child grows up to become an abuser in one way or another. And it's sad. And then Storm with his nasty ass gonna ask him if he swallowed. I said, what is happening? What is happening? And of course, he said no. Oh, Armand admitted to never sleeping with a woman before. I thought that was interesting. Riddle me this. How do men know that they are homosexual if they've never even tried some coochie? Like, how do you know? How do you know you don't like it if you've never even tried it? You never stuck your in a cootie cat. So how you know you don't like it? How you know? How you know? You don't know. Don't knock it till you try it. Okay. Larry also said that he prefers women, like he loves women, and he's basically said he loved vagina. And so Storm with his nasty asked if he mastered self-pleasure. And he said no, because he once had an addiction to prawn. And Armand said that he was low-key addicted to prawn. And then Storm kind of admitted to having a slight little addiction himself. And I was just like, okay, so this is giving a little bit of Storm After Dark tease. It was absolutely giving a little smidget of Storm After Dark tease. And I was here for it. I was here for all of it. I was tuned all the way in and turned all the way out. So, then they got into folks accusing him of being sick. And Larry said that he had provided documents, his paperwork, and that he is not. And he doesn't understand why. And then he went on to say that a man was upset with him back in 2013, that he kicked out of his house. And that's why he felt like these, allegations and these rumors started. And he was basically talking about how he got his start with ministry and how he was helping strippers and crackheads. And he admits that he was a pastor that was mean and cutting people off, and he feels like that's why everybody's starting to come for him, basically. And he said he didn't do what Levante said, because Armand was straight up like, yo, did you do this or not? Like, it's given like, where there's smoke, there's fire, pretty much, because you didn't just never straight up come out and say, I did not do this. And he said he did not do any of the things that he's accused of. He just flat out came out and said it. And he said that Levante was upset because he had cut him off. And thank y'all, love y'all, Al. And Levante was upset because he got cut off, just like the same guy who made those allegations about him being sick. And he also had made mention of how he would like help support people financially, and he was into a lifestyle that people couldn't afford on their own. He was paying people's rent and bills and so on and so forth. Basically Santa Claus out here in these streets. And he also said that Levante was obsessed with him and that he would wear his clothes and put his cologne on. And he also said something that was interesting. He said that Levante had apologized to him for saying those things about him a few years back. And, was saying how he was sorry. And he said it in a text. And that's why Larry said he responded in a text thread a particular way that made him look like he was kind of implementing himself into like that crime or whatever. And he also came out and said Levante was the one that had flashed multiple people in the house, and that was inappropriate, and that it was not him, and that Levante did not only flash Larry Reid, he also did it to, once again, other people that was in the house. And he said that he was filing a lawsuit. He did say he was filing a lawsuit. He said he's not going to say certain things because he is filing a lawsuit. And, it was just basically, Armand said that he got to take Tasha K to court, because this is like, slandering and kind of like just defamation of character if none of this is true. And Armand also said that he feels like they are hating and jealous of Larry Reid because he has a big platform and that he is you want me and Storm to get together. And that he you know, initially Tasha K said that she didn't believe the story. She wanted Larry to come on her platform to debunk the rumors. And Armand made a great point. He was like, if she did not believe this, and she wanted you to come on her platform to speak out against this, and y'all were friends, what happened to whereas now she's like believes it and she's going real hard to expose it. And then we all have to ask ourselves this, right? So if Larry had gone on Tasha K's platform and did what she wanted him to do, would this even be a thing right now? Would it even be a thing right now? I have a bunch of other notes, but I'm not about to get into all of this because y'all get the gist of what happened. He also said that, Tasha K wanted him to invest in a reality show, $250K. He was advised not to because Tasha K, is known for allegedly lying in these streets and it wouldn't be a good look and that she had just lost the lawsuit. Larry called Tasha K a liar. He said that she would talk to him on the phone in private conversations and say, hey, I lied about this online, but I'm going to tell you the truth, amongst us. But she admitted to lying about certain things, about certain stories, about certain information that she would put out. And, they also said that Tasha K was going to end up turning on Bishop Whitehead because there's some audio or something out that Bishop Whitehead allegedly touched his kids. And his ex-wife said, it's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on. The last thing I'm gonna say to close this out, Larry said that he had put her on about to the church sector when she was breaking the stories about John Gray. He was the one that connected them together. And then it got lighter and it basically they also said she basically was like scamming allegedly, like saying that she knew how to like doctor and fake paperwork to get people's loans and things like that. And I was like, oh, so she's and this too. It was so much. I got like 10 cue cards, y'all. They also said that she was basically a swinger. Her and her husband, they would swap out partners, and how her and her husband like to invite other people into their bedroom, and they had like a secret room in their house. So, because she's a screamer, she's really loud apparently when she's getting it on in the sack, bang banging. She make a lot of noise. That's what they said. And then this part too, Storm had mentioned, and what she had mentioned before, he said she would pull her titty out and breastfeed in front of him, and he saw her do that multiple times. And this is what. Let me play y'all this, and then we gonna get into that part. So I'm gonna play it. I was gonna pull it up, but I don't know how that works with like pulling up other people's channels like that and stuff. So I'm not really trying to do all of that. So I have it on my phone. I'm just gonna play like audio so y'all can kind of hear like what happened or whatever. So TK went on the Wylie show, and I caught it because of algorithm purposes, And I was like, oh, and this is what happened.
Stranger. Hi, how are you? How you doing? I need to ask you how you doing because you have been exposing Dr. Larry Reid with your exclusive on TashaKLive.com. And I just want to get into it. Storm said, and this is an allegation, he said that he wanted to sleep with you because you pulled out your breasts. Do you know?
Why would Larry? Why would Wylie get up there and say Storm wanted to sleep with Tasha because she pulled her breast out? Storm didn't say that. We all watched that interview. Storm did not say that he wanted to sleep with Tasha because she pulled her breast out. He never said that. They also said in the interview with Storm, would you watch? He said, I would watch though, but no, like I'm not trying to sleep with Tasha K. He said that. So why would Wylie go up there? Just being messy, Chad. Just being messy.
Pulled out my breast on live a lot with my son.
Mm-hmm. Like you're following me, yes.
Yes, and I would breastfeed my son. And remember, I told you, like I always got this funny feeling, like when he would pick up my son. Like,
again, saying,
oh, that's what you meant by that.
Like, I don't know. He just gave me like creep vibes and stuff like that. Like, but for him to get on an interview and say, I was your mentor and the reason you wanted to sleep with me, and because I pulled out my breast, as if I pulled out my breast to show him. I pulled out my breast to breastfeed my son.
Storm never said that he wanted to sleep with Tasha K. Like, he never said that. Storm never said that he wanted to sleep with Tasha K. Storm even said in another live that he saw her titties, but they wasn't his type of titties. I'm not even trying to be funny. Storm literally said, I saw her titties and them ain't my type of titties. Storm never said that he wanted to sleep with Tasha K because she pulled out her breast to breastfeed her kid. He did not say that. He said he had seen her breastfeed her kid multiple times in front of him. He also said he would watch because they were basically saying that they were swingers and they were into stuff like that. And we all know that Storm is a looky-loo. He's into that. He said he would watch. He never said he wanted to sleep with Tasha K. Like, the fact that they were trying to run with this, I'm like, I know I can hear. It's one thing I can do. I can hear. I'm very observant. I pay attention to details. You know, I pick up context clues. That man ain't never said he wanted to sleep with Tasha K. He never alluded to the fact that he thought she was even remotely like his type in that way. So I am confused. It is a delusion for me. Like, who? All right, let's listen to a little bit more of this.
And I gotta tell you, like, the reason I cut everybody off, because I cut everybody off.
And you cut me off.
I did.
You didn't even call me.
Nobody got my number, nothing. Because when it comes to these YouTube, like, friendships and stuff, there's no shade to you, Wylie, like, at all, right? But when it comes to these YouTube friendships, it's like these people be having, like, these really dark, just kind of demonic, like, spirits. And, like, just knowing that, you know, I was around Larry Reid and he was doing this to little boys, like, that's crazy. And then Storm, you're getting turned on when I breastfeed my son. Like, that is sick. And then
all right, let's pause that. So my whole thing is, right, like, once again, these are allegations. We don't know if this is true. I'm not sitting up here caping for anybody that could have potentially abused a child. I think that is disgusting. I think it is sick. It is twisted, and it is demonic. However, Miss Tasha, you knew about these allegations, and yet you continue to be friends with Larry. That is the part that confuses me. You knew about these allegations and you did not immediately cut him off. You asked him for an interview. So how are you saying that people are demonic and they have these evil, dark spirits, and yet you knew about these allegations and you didn't immediately cut him off? And please stop saying Storm was getting turned on by you breastfeeding your... Storm said your titties wasn't his type of titties. Storm did not say he was... Chat. And this is not me, you know, saying that Tasha K isn't attractive. She's married. She's happily married. She has children. You know, she's a mom. So she absolutely getting her black back blown out. But Storm never said he was attracted to you while you was breastfeeding. Like, that is a lie. She's not even feminine at all. Why the hell would she say that? Storm never said it. Right? Y'all heard it. Y'all watched the interview. Okay, chat. Did Storm ever say that he wanted to sleep with Tasha K and he was turned on by her breastfeeding? Put a 1 in the chat for yes, he said that. Put a 2 in the chat for no, he did not say that. 1 for yes, Storm said that he was turned on by Tasha K breastfeeding her son and he wanted to sleep with her. 2 for no, he did not say that. Because I'm like, he didn't say that. But they said she was beautiful. Yeah. He never said that he was turned on by her titties and by her breastfeeding. Like, why are they saying this? That part, I'm like, people just lie. Like, and then I was thinking maybe she doesn't know because Wylie did send her the question in that way. Like, that was actually what happened. But it's just the lies. It's scary how people just lie. Like, that's scary. I'm like, oh my God, people just make up lies like that. See, too, everybody putting it to, yes, too. He never said that. So it's not just me trying to defend him. I'm not. I'm just saying what I heard and what I saw, and I did not hear Storm say, I'm turned on by Tasha K breastfeeding. They saying it because they delusional. Yeah, like, yeah. So let's see what else she said. We're not gonna listen to the whole thing, but
you're supposed to be. I don't know. Like I can't watch anything on his channel, so I just happened to like pop in here because somebody was in my DM saying that you had. That's what was said, and then I hopped on it. I was like, "Did he really say that?"
No, he didn't say that, Tasha.
You know, this man has got on the internet to slander my family. He has slandered me, saying that I wanted to pin rape allegations on Vaughn. Like, there's been so much, and I've done nothing but take this guy from $600 in his account to where he is now. And it's like you.
That's one thing that no one can deny. He doesn't even deny it. She absolutely upgraded his life. She absolutely put him on. But Storm, if he was not him, if he did not have the talent, if he did not work hard, he wouldn't be where he is. Tasha K absolutely extended her platform and helped him to grow. She absolutely did. We all saw it. She was a good mentor for what it was worth. She got the job done. And that is something that I'm not going to sit up here. We're not going to take that away from her because she did that. Sis did that. However, coupled with him, his personality, his talent, his hard work, because his numbers are still growing and they are no longer connected to each other. His audience didn't leave him and turn his back. So it wasn't just solely based off of TK, because if it was, his platform would have severely plummeted after they severed ties with one another. Let's just put that out there. She absolutely helped him. She absolutely did. He absolutely helped himself. Ain't nobody gonna get up here and be like, I put Love Jones on. You may have helped, absolutely. And I will always show gratitude to anyone that has helped me, because I be trying to learn shit. Ain't nobody up here with a play-by-play like, oh, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do, this. I'm literally just learning as I go. And the pointers that I do get, I appreciate it so much. I show gratitude for the smallest things that people even just telling me, because the gatekeeping shit is real. People do not want to give you information. They want you to struggle and get it through the mud when they literally could just tell you something. Oh, just do this 1, 2, 3. No, they rather sit back and watch you and then come and try to say, I helped, or I knew that. Bitch, why the hell you made me go through all of this? And you could have just simply said a few words to give me the information that I need. So yes. We are going to kudos that woman, because job well done, TK. Job well done. What the fuck am I drinking? It's kombucha, baby. It's for gut health. It's probiotics. It's for gut health. Every illness in the body starts in the gut. I drink these all the time. I don't finish one bottle in one setting, but I drink those like every day, every other day. That, pomegranate juice, green juice. I'm very big on intestinal health, because that's where every single illness starts in your body, is in your gut. And your gut is actually your first brain. This up here is your second. We can do a live on that too if you want to, but that's. And you talking about what the F you drinking? Aren't you a devout Christian with a cross in your profile picture? Colorful language, my. So, all right, let's see a little bit of else.
I can't make this shit up, like, and and he said that my husband deserved better than me. And then my husband had revealed to him, I remember in his little live when he thought he was clapping back saying that I had a girlfriend, and in California, all types of shit.
Do you got a girlfriend?
That he was just making up, right? And then he says my husband had a conversation with him saying that he's tired of me and all that stuff. But then you get on a platform and say that you wanted to fuck me. The butch bitch, the dyke bitch, you wanted to fuck me. You saw my titty.
Can y'all hear this?
And while I'm breastfeeding my son, that turned you on.
They also said, Larry said that, and also Storm said, and also
Storm never said he wanted to fuck you, Tasha K. Please stop. Like, he never said. He never said that. This is comedy, yo. Oh my God, y'all. I don't know if I'm ready for people to be just lying on me like this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Like, Storm really takes it with a grain of salt, but that's not like, damn. It's not easy for people to just be lying like that. Like, what? He ain't never said that.
They said you're homophobic, and that Armand said when T.S. Madison had your baby, you got upset because you didn't want no spirits to leap up on your child. And they said it all on camera. They also said you like to scream, you like other men to fumble with your husband, and all in secret rooms. They were saying all of that on that show.
Hey, like, where are they getting this from? Like, they're like, you do realize I cut all three of them.
I don't understand why we're doing this. We barely know these people.
Me and Storm is not sleeping around.
Right.
You did. I said it. You said in my title.
While I had secret rooms and I'm homophobic. If I'm homophobic, why do I have to cut gays off? Like, that's crazy. Like, you still wanted to come back. They all still wanted to come back.
But notice how so throughout this, she never said I am not homophobic. She never said that. She kind of evaded it and saying I had to cut gays off. All right.
Armand, please don't unfollow me. Please don't do this. Storm, Conscious TV, can we talk? Please, can we talk? Larry Reid. I told Larry Reid, lose my damn number. I would never let anything come in between us. Now all of a sudden I'm homophobic. What I have a problem is undercover gay men being perverted.
I have a problem with perversion.
And the only one that's not a pervert, in my opinion, is Armand. But them other two, like, they on the same wave frequency. So, no, I have an issue with perversion. And if I was homophobic, I wouldn't have worked with gay men. I wouldn't have helped them.
Wait, so she basically just says Storm Monroe and Larry Reid are in the same boat. Storm doesn't have anybody out here accusing him of SA, of abuse. Like, why she keep trying to paint this man out to be, I don't know. I don't know. But it's just odd. Like,
their channels, Storm included, because Storm is trisexual. He will try anything. That's why he's so curious. You don't ask questions about people's penis size, and he has more questions about penis size than he does about how a vagina squirts. Like, that is ridiculous, and it's just sick. And the fact that, like, I don't know, I'm just disappointed. And I'm really disappointed more in Armand because he would even sit in that. You went, as the content creator you are, to sit in somebody's apartment, squeeze into one camera, and you have a huge production. Aren't you renting out podcast studios now? Haven't you leveled up and you will go do that? Like, yeah.
He actually, Armand did something. He hugged Larry Reid, said, "Thank you for helping me raise the money for my studio."
So it was a biased interview. So they're all getting something from Larry Reid in order to So it was a Bash TK session, I take it.
Absolutely. And then they asked Larry that he said on the show, this is Larry Reid, that you wanted to do a television or a reality show, do a deal, and that he spoke to his entertainment lawyer, and the entertainment lawyer said, don't work with Tasha K, she's a liar.
Thanks,
and she would
Jay.
be bad for your brand, and Larry Reid pulled out. Is that true that you and your company, Kiwi Studios, wanted to collaborate with Larry Reid for a project, and he said no?
Yeah, and that is very true. Okay, so as far as this was before me and Larry Reid fell out. This had nothing to do. An official King Payne knows why we fell out. Armand knows why we fell out. He was on the call. This had everything to do with Conscious TV.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got a few of y'all up in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe because we in the motherfucking building.
Saying that, Olga lost the case for my mentor. And he was checking me. Then he says he doesn't know Conscious. He ain't never seen him. Then turns out, he tells Armand he flew Conscious out. And Armand was like, And then he was like, well, I'm a sue. He tells official King Payne, he gonna sue me, all because I'm trying to figure out why Conscious is checking me as if he is Larry Reid's man. And then I find out that he is Larry Reid's man. That's why he was checking me.
Wait.
And so this
Wait, sis just said, without a doubt, she said it with her chest, that Conscious TV is Larry Reid's man. We all heard that, right? She didn't say allegedly. She didn't say I thought, I heard through the grapevine. No, she said, and then I found out that Conscious TV is Larry Reid's man. They got it going on in these YouTube streets. Okay.
This TV show deal, first of all, it's my concept, my idea. I asked if I could use his production company, okay, to film it because we didn't know any production companies within our budget that would do a reality show involving bloggers. And then I said, well, because you've done reality shows, do you want to come on as a partner? But there was no talk of money being exchanged. We were in the very early stages, which the project is already financed and ready to go without Larry, okay? So since I was using his production company and he had done it before, I had asked him if he wanted to partner. It ain't had nothing to do with him saying no, he didn't want to partner because
busy lawyers should you really be working on that brief or contract after dinner and on weekends?
Said yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause that. New Year, same-ish, I guess. Yeah, she gotta keep saying that because she enjoyed. What, that Storm wanted to fuck her because he saw her titty when she was breastfeeding? Because people can't even try to get along for a New Year. Yeah, you know, the thing is though, like it's content, and I think you're right about this. Is that what you're talking about? Like that Storm wants to sleep with her because he saw her breastfeeding? Because it does kind of make her look, you know, like desirable and like she lit. You was rude, Kay? I don't remember that. I don't know. Larry pays the wave for CTV. CBTV is in money. What? How he not monetized with 40K subscribers? I'm sure he's monetized. People want Storms and want them so bad. That CTV Larry narrative. Oh, so that's why she keeps saying that they in a relationship. Because I'm just like, when? I mean, I don't know these people. Storm live his life. He's not worried about nobody. He really don't seem to be worried about anybody, to be quite honest. It really does seem like he just lives his life. Like, he's a young man. He works. He travels. He's mostly by himself from what we all could see. I don't know. All right, let's see what else she said.
So his entertainment lawyer that he's talking about is Phaedra Parks, if that was the one, because that was the one that he said.
So Phaedra from Real Housewives.
To draw up the contracts. But before we got to that, I had told Larry, lose my number on the phone with official King Payne, and I separated that work contract. It wasn't him, it was me. I don't want to do nothing with you.
when I look at this situation, he said that that he was a friend to you, but you wasn't.
What is a friend?
You was pretty much this, but many people are criticizing you, Tasha K. They're saying that you are in it, that you knew about these allegations years ago. This is what Larry said in his press conference, and that you did nothing about it. But when you fell out with him, you picked these allegations up. Your response to that, because that's what word that you knew about those allegations.
We already addressed it in the lie. He can listen. Whether he's trying to say I knew about him, but I called him to tell him about it in a recorded call. And I told him very specifically, you know how I feel about child molestation? And he said, you know how I feel about it too? First of all, that already debunks that lie that he's trying to put out that I knew about it because I called him. Why would I call and record you and tell you that I received this information and you're telling me the only person it could have been is this person? And then I tell you, you know how I feel about child molestation. Well, you know my story too. So how am I supposed to know about this and accept this? And all of a sudden, when we fell out way before, like last summer. I didn't pick up this story till November.
Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe.
So, like, make it make sense. No, sir. No. Go ahead. What was the other question?
I also want to ask you, they were saying on the interview, Armon was saying, all you have is YouTube. You have nothing else. You have no friends. YouTube is your only life. You're doing this to get into the church sector. Even Larry said you're doing this to get into the church sector because don't nobody want to fool with you in the celebrity gossip sector.
Sir, we have an app. We have multiple platforms. We just signed with another platform. So I'm doing deals with other platforms. All I have is YouTube. Somebody that is only on YouTube.
Okay.
That doesn't have anything.
One thing I can say, do not try to play on Tasha K's top. Armand, what I think he meant was that in real life, because I say stuff like, I be like, I'm not in real life. Like, I'm catching up on the internet now, getting more into my bag and being consistent. But in real life, if you meet me and experience me in real life, you're going to be like, oh, shit. Like, who is that? What I think Armand was saying that in real life, Tasha K ain't that girl. Like, that's what I think he was trying to say. That is not me saying that. But you can't play on her top when it comes to TK being about her business. Sis absolutely has an app. Sis got 1 million subscribers. Like, she's that girl on these YouTube streets. But I think Armand was basically saying in real life, she ain't that in real life. And he also said, like, revenge of the nerds, or like she's the girl that nobody was checking for, like she's the one that, in real life, he was like, I would never hang out with her. Like, she doesn't look like anything that I would want to be associated with or affiliated with. And this is what Armand said in the interview. This is not me, what I'm saying. So that's what I think he meant. I think he meant that she's not that girl in real life. She's that girl on the internet. All she has is YouTube. That's what I think. I don't think he meant like she doesn't have any investments or she doesn't have anything else going on. That's how I took that. How did y'all take that when he said that? Yeah, that's what I got from it. Larry clearly been doing things that's on God. Well, we gonna see. I mean, it is a mess. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Tasha K, like, she that girl out here. Like, y'all can't say it is what it is. She paved the way. She opened the door. Like, sis is seasoned. She got her setup is nice. Like, she conducts her interviews well. Like, yes. Has she lied? I don't know. Like, people say, is she a liar? We do know that she owes the $4 million to Cardi B. We do know these things to be a fact. Everything else is mostly alleged, so is her rep questionable? Is her character questionable in certain instances? According to the people, this is what the people are saying. But can you deny or discredit her work? Absolutely not. All right.
Outside of YouTube, and I got my own app, own shows being produced, movies being produced, feature films being produced, and I have partnerships with other apps, with other social media platforms to bring my audience to them. What are you talking about?
TK doing her thing.
I need Armand to hit 200,000 first before he even enters the conversation.
That was shady.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming.
That was shady.
I hear you. A lot of people is like they're having like mixed reaction. When I first saw the interview, my mouth was wrong. When Avante was talking about how he did a fellatio on Larry, your reaction, you were shocked, and I took a picture of that reaction of your facial expression. So I think I commend you for that. But Armand and Larry and even Storm, they say that you're jealous of Larry because he's on television. You're trying to get him. You're trying to stop his bag.
He's on BET Plus. He's on the app.
He's shady.
There's no jealousy here. You messed with little boys. That's what that is. That's not jealousy. Okay. If you want to say that's what that is, that's jealousy. Just to cover up you messing with little boys. Hey, whatever makes you feel better. Whatever makes you sleep at night, brother.
Hearing that, and you're committing that he did commit these acts. I'm looking at the complaint that he did with Daryl Moore. You did have Daryl Moore on their platform. You apologized to Daryl Moore, and Daryl Moore said to you he was stressed, he ran out of money. Why do you think Larry Reid have not came to you with a lawsuit or with a lawsuit with Avante? Because Avante responded to that complaint and Larry dropped it.
Yeah.
Why do you think that Larry, he said on one platform he's not going to sue and he's going to sue. He said today that he's actually going to sue. Have you been served with any paperwork with Larry Reid for a lawsuit?
No.
Well, Larry did say he was going to sue her, though, on Storm Show.
Do you believe that Larry Reid is going to sue you?
I don't know. Nor do I care.
So I want to make sure that you're not using this Levante story, Larry Reid, to rebirth your career, because Cardi B did recently come out and address you on Jason Lee's show and talked about you, how you made her feel. So you're not using this situation for a rebirth?
What is a rebirth?
Like to get the sector, because
that's why listen. I respect your platform, but I don't need a rebirth. My name is trending every week, okay? Over something I don't even know about. So a rebirth, no, we haven't even gone anywhere. So no, I don't care. Whatever Larry Reid decides to do, this is about Levante. This is not about me. I hopped on here to ask you if Storm said that about me.
Storm didn't say it, Tasha.
Right? I'm your mentor. What are you doing? Fantasizing about me.
He wasn't fantasizing about
of nothing. Okay.
Storm was not fantasizing.
Many people say before this, your views were low compared to your many other views back in 2018 and 2019.
Absolutely. Yes, the views are low.
Make sure y'all hit the like.
I put most of my content on my app. I'm not on YouTube. If you count how many lives I've done in the last 9 months, I can count on 2 hands. I'm not on YouTube like that. I'm on my app. So, of course, if I'm not pumping out content all the time on YouTube, the views is going to be low because my audience is on my app. That's where I put my time at. So, and I left YouTube for almost 3 months and didn't drop anything but recorded videos. This is not my only break. This is not my only basket. So, listen, whether the views are low or high, we just hired 5 more people on our team, full salaries. Just moved them from Georgia to Atlanta.
She better be careful because she always saying she ain't got it for that lawsuit.
To even say that. So listen, all this little stuff that they're trying to say about my career or what's going on. How about these alligators? How about that? How about Levante Andrews? How about that? That's what we're on right now. So whatever they want to say about me, that's fine. But I'm just really just taken aback by Storm saying that I pulled out my titty, as if I pulled out my titty to him.
I want to ask you, Tasha, because in that conversation.
One more question, Wylie.
Okay.
One more question.
I want to ask you one more question. Larry said that you and your husband do not like gay people, that y'all are both homophobic. Is there any truth to that? Because he was very direct. He said you and your husband do not like gays. And he also said in his press conference that you have team.
I'm gonna need somebody to tell Tasha K that Storm never said he wanted to fuck her and that she pulled her titty out to him and he was turned on. That he never said that. Like, what in the hell? It's getting on my nerves because he did not say that. And Wylie, you know he didn't say that. He did not say that. Okay, let's hear what the rest, with the last bit. Then we gonna wrap this up.
Jamal Bryant, and that you're financed by Pastor Jamal Bryant and Bishop Whitehead and all those other church leaders, that you're being financed by those people.
Absolutely not. Financed by Jamal Bryant? Okay, no, that's not true. Financed by you said Whitehead? No, absolutely not true. The only person I'm financed by is Tasha K. That's it. So I'm not gonna go down this distraction road and stuff. I'm glad you did ask those questions, but
you know I got to do my job, and I know
I'm not saying you gotta do your job. You're good. I swear to God, you're good. You are totally good. But I'm just like,
you interviewed the mother, so that's on Sunday.
Okay, let's just say hypothetically, yes to all these questions, right? Let's just say hypothetically, yes. I'm reversing my career. I'm financed by this person, financed by that person. There's still Levontre Andrews. Let's just say hypothetically.
Those allegations are still out there.
Does it change anything that's being alleged? Not by one victim, but two, but three, but four. And the whole victim's family is come behind to support. You're going to see his mother on Sunday on my app. So, like, TashaKLive.com.
And so
what does that have to do with anything? And let's just say hypothetically it is true. It's true. Let's just say it's true. Jamal Bryant is financed. I ain't never met that man, never seen him. Whitehead is financing me. Let's just say that. Let's just say all of this. But what does it have to do with Levontre Andrews being taken advantage of by a grown-ass man who is married, who is a leader in the church, and was literally messing with him, and even said during the recording on my platform tonight, there was a transgender that was going to set him up.
What?
On camera. Like, come on. This is what he always did. People came in his room and did different things. Like, come on. Like, no. Like, say what you want to say about me. I do not care. I swear to God. You know I don't care, Wylie. You know I don't care.
I hear your point. In that previous part one with Levontre, you said it was a receipt, and Larry Reid tried to delete it.
He did.
And
he
you
did.
had to win with that.
And gave the guy with the pink wig, the one that was arrested for prostitution, the one that had received cars and computers from him.
Wait, hold up. The guy with the pink wig, she got to be talking about CTV, right? She just said that he was arrested for prostitution. What is going on? Yo, Tasha K is out here saying stuff with her chest. She not even saying what she thought. She just said he was arrested for prostitution, y'all. What is going on? What is happening? Why would she say that about CTV? That's why who y'all think she's talking about, y'all? Y'all think she's talking about CTV? That's who I think she's talking about. Look.
He gave him Levantre's confrontation right before he went to the police on Larry Reid, and then deleted all the messages and tried to come back as if this is what his response was. Deleted all his messages of him apologizing to Levontre for what he did. That's what part 3 is going to be about. So listen.
Okay, that was going to be my follow part 3.
Okay, so please.
Okay.
Okay, so please, thank you, Wylie. I appreciate you supporting the app, TashaKLive.com. We will give you your free access back again. Okay. No, we will not be talking on the phone because I am keeping a very strict.
But Tasha, we have never talked on the phone.
What?
On a handful, a couple of times. Not every day. A couple of times.
Yeah, you have my number. It ain't gonna be like that no more. I have boundaries now, especially with YouTubers. Who knows? Somebody may call me about you, and I don't want them to say, "Well, yo, we're friends." So this story. No, sir, it doesn't work like that. Anybody that knows, if I find out you want some fuck shit in my circle, you going on the channel. So,
and you know, I respect it. However, what seems a bit odd to me though is that every time TK does an expose on somebody, it is after they have fell out with each other or after they've probably done something that she didn't like. So it's given like, is this how you retaliate against people that were once your friends or that were once a part of your circle once you're upset with them? Or is it really just, hey, I don't care who you are. I'm going to expose you. I'm going to put you on a channel. We're going to talk about it. That's the part that everybody's trying to figure out. Like, I love Two Liars lying. I got to make a feature. Oh, yeah. He always got to be up in here. But, I don't know. Yeah, what y'all think? I'm going to drop the link for a little bit. We could talk. I'll answer some questions. And then we gonna skedaddle. I need to come back and talk about girl, if that's a friend, I don't want it. Right. Make sure y'all thumbs it up. Liking my like it, y'all. Like it. Like this video, y'all. Cause we trying to get up in the algorithm, y'all, so we could keep growing, y'all. We working on it, y'all. Look how she did Cardi B, and Cardi said no, and Tasha K was a minor. 4.5 million. Damn. You're going to talk about Krishan. Yes, I am going to talk about Krishan and her pregnancy. And yeah, yes, she is. She revealed that she was pregnant yesterday after that meltdown that she had on No Jumper. It seemed like she kind of knew because she was like, before she started crying and going crazy and getting kicked out, she was like, oh, I don't know if it's because either I'm pregnant or it's my period. Did you talk about the golden shot? I didn't. I'll talk about that when I come back and talk about Krishan. Poor baby, she does this because she gets her feelings. Are you talking about Tasha K? Because I'm trying to figure out what y'all think, because it seems like she be friends with these people, but when she's mad or fall out, then all of a sudden everybody is a pedo, and everybody is a criminal, and everybody is a demonic and unsavory. But when you was in cahoots and canoodling, I mean, everybody was fine then. Ain't nobody have all of those skeletons in their closet that you wanted to expose. It just be giving that for me. I mean, even if she's not a good friend or a true friend, that has nothing to do with this man touching you. You're right, and that's the thing. If it's these allegations are proven to be true, I believe that justice should be served, and crimes like that should be punishable to the fullest extent of the law. I'm not up here, and I said this before. I don't know if you caught that part, G. Anderson. I literally said I am not caping for someone that has done these types of acts. At this stage in the game, it's all still alleged. No one has been convicted. No one has been charged. We have not even seen the receipts. Why keep being friends with these? Yeah, because it's given like, if you feel like, if you find out something, first of all, Tasha K gives me, I'm going to investigate everybody that ever comes around me. So a lot of these things that comes up with people that were her friends, I'm pretty sure she already caught wind of it, or she had already at least heard it through the rumor mill. And you continue to be friends, and you continue to use it for what it's worth when it's beneficial. And then it seems like when she falls out, she starts to air it out. Fall out, air out. That's how it seems. Like, you know, I'm going to get my revenge. I'm going to drag you. I'm going to slander you. I'm going to slam you. That's what it gives. Like, I would not want to be a friend with nobody like her. Ain't nobody got time for that. Going to talk to my mama and my friends and my cousin and them and people that I knew when I was 10 years old. It's just be giving a lot. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. I got to figure out how to get some mods up in here. I probably will have to come live on my actual channel and not StreamYard to be able to do that. Yeah. Tasha K is precious to us. Tasha K is a titan in this game. Tasha K is a pioneer for the melanin community because melanin content creators do not be reaching the M like that in the sector that she's in that I'm now coming into. She's a blueprint. Like, we gotta call a spade a spade. I will give sis her flowers. She deserves them. But it's a lot of salaciousness going on. It's a lot of, alleged lies, the lawsuit. It's a lot of different things that come into play, and you just don't know what to believe. And the fact that I just saw her get up here on the Wylie show and allow Wylie to essentially kind of like, gaslight is not necessarily the word here, but it kind of is, because they altered what actually happened. They made up things. She allowed that to happen, and without fact checking or actually seeing it for herself, she just went with it. Storm never said he wanted to fuck her. He never said he was attracted to her titties. They're like that. None of this ever happened. Because if I was on that type of info on a friend, there's no way I would continue to be chummy with them whatsoever. Tasha K burning so many bridges for $1. Oh, dang. You think that's what it is? Oh, she fell out with Impressive TV, Lovely T, and Jackie Ina. Dang, that's a lot of people to be falling out with. Oh, somebody came up here. Hey,
hey, nice to see you.
Likewise. Is it your birthday today?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Wait, I gotta sing your birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Norris. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Thank you. I'm 38.
Oh, and looking good. Young and fine and seasoned.
Thank you. And this is my new shirt. My aunt gave me this today.
Nice.
Yeah, she gave me a Meijer gift card too. I love to shop at Meijer. So
okay, I love it.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I liked your video the other day with James on it. It was good.
Thank you. I'm new to this. We learning.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do StreamYard too. But other than that, you're doing a good job and you growing, and you and Storm are doing well together because I can see it in your numbers.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, and I don't believe that Storm ever said that about her. I never seen that or heard that. As long as I've been watching him, he never said that.
Did he ever even come across like he was even remotely attracted to her in that way?
No, I don't know why he didn't just tell her to just straight up no, that didn't happen.
But this is what they're saying, what they're alleging from the conversation. Did you catch the interview last night with, or was that last night or the day before with Larry?
Friday.
Armon. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
So when they did mention, when Storm said she would pull her titty out to breastfeed, which he had mentioned before on his platform, he never once said, oh, I was attracted and I wanted to screw her. He never said anything like that. He literally just said she would pull it out to breastfeed. And then they were talking about like kind of sex voyeurism, watching it. He said, I would watch though. He said that, but he never said he wanted to sleep with her.
No, he didn't say that.
Why do you think they're running with this?
I don't know. I like who? Wylie? Why he running with it?
Yeah, Wylie and Tasha K.
I don't know. I thought him and Storm was cool. I seen him on one of Storm's lives not too long ago. What live was that? That was I'm trying to think. It was a recent live. I think it was last week.
I feel like I saw that. I don't know, but I know I saw Wylie for sure on Storm's channel, and they cleared the air. It was seemed cool. So
maybe he think he can get views or something like that if he put himself in the middle, which I think is a dangerous game. I wouldn't put myself in the middle of what's going on between him, whatever is going on between him and Tasha. I wouldn't do that.
So the live that I saw with Tasha and Wylie, before Tasha had got on there, Wylie was going in, like talking about the camera quality and saying how Armand was drunk and falling out, and he was saying how Storm looked stuffed. He was just going in. And this is what he said. I'm not making this up. I'm just telling y'all what Wylie was saying.
And I didn't see that. I didn't see his live, except only thing I saw was the clips of what you was letting us listen to. And I'm like, if you cool with somebody, why would you bash their work or talk about their video? Like, seriously, why would you come up on their platform and then when they do a video or a live that you might not approve of or don't, respect or think that much about, why would you get on your live and that kind of bash them when you could have just kept your opinion to yourself? Or if you think that Storm needs to know what's going on, you could have talked to him in private or something. Give him your constructive criticism.
Yes, Miss Frazier said Wylie is fake too.
That's just seemed messy to me. That seemed very, very messy.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Well, it's not crazy. So from what I heard, because I did watch this live, I watched a lot of the beginning, and I was trying to see, where TK came in because I wanted to do some commentary on it. And he also was saying that he felt some type of way because Storm was saying, don't mention Wylie's name in a chat. Like we're not going to mention anybody's name when Larry Reid brought it up. But I don't know that. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not in no beefs with nobody. I'm Switzerland. I'm just a looky-loo like everybody else trying to figure out what's going on. These allegations. What do you think about the allegations against Larry Reid?
I don't know. It just I don't know him that well. I haven't seen any of his content. I know I've seen him on Storm before. It's just like
Storm is here. Hey Storm. He said he eat fish. He said I ain't beefing. Yeah. Wylie seems mad, and he told Tasha K that you wanted to sleep with her because she pulled her titty out and you said you wanted to fuck her and was attracted and turned on by her pulling her titty out to breastfeed. And I'm like, when did he say that?
I never heard him say that.
He did not say that.
I got Storm back on this. That's not right.
He did not say that.
And he know he ain't said that. I don't know why he said that, making that up about him. Like
it's lies.
You getting yourself involved in a situation that you shouldn't.
He lied so hard. I was like, when I heard it, and it just seemed like she was basking in it. Like, oh, he said he wanted to fuck me. Oh, he said because I pulled my titty out to breastfeed my son that he was turned on by me. And I was just like, he said that. If anything, he said your titties wasn't his type of titties. I remember him saying that in a live.
Yeah, it's like if you cool with two people and you know they're not on speaking terms or they fell out and don't talk or communicate with each other no more, why would you want to put yourself in the middle of that drama? Why would you want to get involved with that? Seriously.
I don't know. It just seems like,
that's messy.
People are just doing what they need to do for a click and a view. But I feel like you could give commentary on something and still be neutral. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, like, lie. It's the lies for me. Like, you just blatantly lied. Like, that's scary. And I was saying this earlier. I don't know if you caught me saying it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm prepared for people to just blatantly lie on me like that. Like, how do you? It's crazy. Just lie. Just get up and lie like a Persian rug. Like.
Yeah, it's like he adding fuel to the fire. And I just think that is so unnecessary.
It's crazy. I think it's unnecessary too. And it's unfortunate. It really is because I thought they were cool. You know what I mean? It seemed like they were cool.
If I was Storm, I wouldn't talk or communicate with him no more. Unless I confront him about why he lied on me. He does deserve to question him. He should question him about that. But other than that, I wouldn't trust him again. I wouldn't want him on my platform no more.
It's kind of like, how do you keep trying to come back from that? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to have a miscommunication or to misconstrue something, but I heard I just played y'all. He blatantly lied and said that Storm literally said he wanted to fuck Tasha K and he was turned on by her breastfeeding her kid. And that was not, he didn't say that. He did not say that.
Yeah, I think Storm should probably hear that part.
You think I should play it again?
For him, since he in the chat.
Let me see.
If you can, so he can hear with his own ears. Or either you can send it to him.
Tasha? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome. Long time stranger.
Hi. How are
Pay
you?
attention, Storm.
How you doing? I need to ask you how you doing because you have been exposing Dr. Larry Reid with your exclusive on TashaKLive.com. And I just want to get into it. Storm said, and this is an allegation, he said that he wanted to sleep with you because you pulled out your breasts.
Did y'all hear why they just lied?
A lot with my son.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you got your mean, yes.
Yes, and I would breastfeed my son. And remember, I told you, like, I always got this funny feeling, like, when he would pick up my son. Like,
oh, that's what you meant by that.
Like, I don't know. He just gave me, like, creep vibes and stuff like that. Like, but for him to get on an interview and say, I was your mentor and the reason you wanted to sleep with me. And because I pulled out my breast, as if I pulled out my breast to show him. I pulled out my breast to breastfeed my son. That's some sick shit. And I gotta tell you.
Well, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it again. For those who's just joining, Wylie literally got up there and bold-faced lied and said, "Yo, it's not even. It's no."
Storm should come up and defend itself.
Like, what the hell?
You know, I step down if he come up and let you and him talk. Come up.
Oh my God, Storm is on vacay, living his best life. I don't even expect him to, like, I can't. I'm gonna just drop the link again. Whoever want to come up can. I'm so excited that I even know how to do this, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I don't know what the hell I was doing. He in a bar, yo. I can't. I honestly, I am like, that's crazy. That's scary. Like, why would he get up there and say that?
I know that. Like I said, he was probably want some more views and want some, want to, add fuel to the fire. He wanted to stir the pot. And to me, that's instigating. You're stirring the pot. You being an instigator. Like, him and her don't even talk about each other no more, hardly. And it's like, you bring that up when you get her up there.
The first thing out his mouth.
It's like you giving her more of a reason to talk about him again, talk about Storm again.
And I'm guessing it's just making for good content. We up here talking about it, although I also was reviewing the interview. But I don't know. Thank you for joining me, Norris, and happy birthday!
Well, thank you. You're welcome. I support you as much as I can. If you ever get a PO box, I'll send you a gift or something.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Okay. Well, when I get one, I'm gonna be having it going across the screen, probably.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you want, so I can send you a gift. I got an idea.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your birthday. Turn up. Make sure you take you a cute little shot or something soon. And be safe, okay?
Okay, thank you. I like the video.
Of course. Thank you.
Have a good night. Bye.
Okay. Who is Rock? Hey, Rock.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I just wanted to say that if you listen closely to what Larry have been saying over the past 2 years, Larry been doing a lot of lying. The first thing Larry said was that he didn't know the accused. He said this in 2020, when everything was first coming to the fore, when the blogger had first brought the story to the forefront. Larry denied knowing the guy. So now Yes. So now we're in 2023. Not only do you know him, the guy actually stayed with you. And if you listen to his Patreon, Larry basically saying everything that the Levante, that's her cruiser name. Everything that Levante said, he's saying it. Larry said that he would tell the people, no, go put a bra on, or go put on some drawers. Like, like, why is you looking at this man dick? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why is you looking that hard? That's strange. I'm a male. Trust me. I'm not looking at other men's that hard where I can tell if they got on drawers or not, or they draw too tight. Like, you got to be looking very hard to see that. So, and then like it's just Larry just a liar, guys. And my thing is, yeah, Tasha K ain't cool, but sometimes God have to use certain people to bring things to the forefront. And Tasha is one of those. We needed to know this. We needed to know because the vlogger had been trying to tell us this, but we wasn't listening to him. But Tasha got more influence. So to have her to present this to us in a way where we can understand it. Now everybody got their own brain, they're gonna do what they want to do. But from what I can see, I think Larry's definitely guilty. And I think we need to, don't be so hard on Tasha. Tasha just doing what she got to do. Yeah, she been sued and blasé, and she's not a good friend. But I definitely roll with her for exposing a pedophile.
Yeah, I personally, like, I just gave flowers out because I believe that she is a GOAT in this game. You know what I mean? And
right.
She's a blueprint, and I literally was saying that. However, she, it seems, has done some questionable things. And the fact that she just got on the Wylie show and without even knowing what the hell she was talking about, she just jumped on a bandwagon of what Wylie said, and that's
Right.
kind of telltale to, like, do you fact check? Do you even look in to verify what it is that the information that's being brought to you, or do you just impulsively jump on it if it's a good clickbait? You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
yeah, I got you.
this is not me absolving Larry of the allegations. I have absolutely no idea if any of this is true. None of us really do, and could he have been inappropriate? Maybe. Could he have done what is being said of him? Maybe. We don't know. We haven't seen any court documents. We haven't seen any, like, hardcore receipts. This is just allegations at this point. And if this is true, absolutely he needed to be exposed.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for bringing me on the show, love.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. And
all right, no problem.
Bye. All right, y'all. I'm gonna drop it again, and we're gonna be on here for a little bit longer. I don't even know how long I've been up here. I don't respect her for that, and will never subscribe to that channel. She just care about clicks. Larry was leading a cult, and that's already weird. Well, I mean, God, I want to hear this, but churches and religions are very much cult-like. When you look up the textbook definition of a cult, it doesn't sound right. It has this bad negative connotation like a lot of other words. We talked about this the other day. But he was placed in a position to mentor over an urban demographic. You really think everyone's going to be honest and have integrity? I don't know, y'all. I got to figure out how to pin this in the comments because I don't want to have to keep copying and pasting. Paste. How do I? Oh, here we go. Pin in user timeout. Wait, what? Wait, hold up. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, what did I just do? Oh my God, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if this came up. But all right, we're going to take a couple more. Like, we're going to read a few more. I don't believe Storm will ever say something like that about her. He didn't say it. That's the thing. We watched. Look, I ain't up here making up. No, it ain't no alleged. I watched the interview. He did not say that. He absolutely mentioned. He mentioned her, and this is not the first time he mentioned her whipping her titty out to breastfeed in front of him. He never said he wanted to fuck her. He never said he was attracted to her because the titty was out, like breastfeeding. Like, all right, let's see. Hey, LaTanya.
Hi, Miss Love Jones. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you tonight?
It's so good to finally meet you. I love when you and Storm do the commentary. I love your hairdo and everything.
Thanks, boo.
But Miss Jones, I have a question for you, and maybe it's me, guys. And Storm, if you're here too, I listened to the whole video. I look at the interview. I didn't see nothing wrong. They answer all the questions. It seemed like people taking everything out of context just to get a view, in my opinion. And it's like they stuck with one topic. The man said one thing about her breast, meaning breastfeeding. That's it. They move on to the next subject. I'm seeing where a lot of people were saying, oh, he didn't show the receipts. Apparently, they didn't listen because, correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. Jones, he's supposed to be going to court, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will you show all your receipts on YouTube?
No.
If I'm going to court to defend myself? No. You won't answer the question as much as you can because you can't give out too much information out here. Because if you give out too much information, you're liable to be held for it. So I'm just thinking a lot of it, I think people are just jealous of the interview. I think we had 3 grown, intelligent, Black young men holding a conversation and nobody was being disrespectful. They was answering their questions.
Yeah.
I didn't see what the problem is. And I really like what Storm said. And he made me realize the reason why I'm single. When he was saying he was a freak.
Oh,
no offense. You remember what he said. You remember what he said. Now, remember what he said. And I'll say, Storm, man, I'm glad I'm getting ready to turn 50 years old. I wish he was around my time because he's the only Black man. He's the only Black man that will admit that the type of person he is, not embarrassed to be, but when it's a woman, oh, we got to be embarrassed. We got to be ashamed. Now, this one, my question, do live if you heard it. Mm-hmm. Did he say he messed around with married woman?
No.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I got confused.
He never said that he did. So what it is like, I call it looky loo. Like when you
okay.
And you also like to be watched. When you're kind of like a lawyer, you know, like so what he said out of his own mouth.
I got that part. My part was
Storm did not slept with the same sex. And my thing, if he was to do that, what would be the problem?
Right. See, here's the thing. It's everybody generation has what can I say? Sexuality, not comfortable with their sexuality. Now, if people want to have a threesome, if people want to watch, that's their business. Don't hold a person. That's the word I'm looking for. But let me put it to you like this: if a woman feel the same way that Storm do, we may be called all type of names. But if a man said it's okay, now right. So my thing was, I thought Storm say he only date married women. I'm like, no, Storm, don't do that. but correct me if I'm wrong. But you caught me. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, he says he's an exhibitionist and a voyeur.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, Storm. It's nothing wrong with that. You just haven't met the right woman for you. And I like the way Storm said it. And he made me realize something too. And I'm about to tell myself, he made me realize that when you get in this relationship, what are you offering me? What are you offering? And it's more about finances than love. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad I'm single, because it took me a long time to realize that. Because when I was young, when I was 19, young, dumb, full of cum, I had money. Look, I'm gonna tell myself, so get ready. I was young, dumb, and full of cum.
Mhm.
Okay. And I lost my virginity at 19.
Oh,
I
wow.
had a good, my father left me some money. Me being young and dumb and full of calm, my money went to my first boyfriend.
Mm.
And first time shacking, never do it again. I got beat up because in
Whoa.
my 20s, because I didn't loan my ex $500, $1,000, and you
Wow.
already owe me $5. So for me, being single, I had so much. I never brought any baggage into a relationship. I always give everybody a chance, a chance, a chance. But it seemed like when you try to treat the person the way you want to be treated, turn around, they treat you totally, totally disrespectful.
Yeah.
So, and I realize now more than ever, when we talk about interrelationships, I like to call it international.
Mhm.
It seems like it's okay for our men to do it, but you let a Black woman do it, the
Mm.
same ones who say it's okay are the same ones who have a problem with it.
Yeah. This is
And,
true.
and the same ones who ask you, and it gets on my last nerve, just because I'm 49 years old, getting ready to turn 50, it's nothing wrong with me being single. It's nothing wrong with me having no kids. I
Mhm.
have a job. I work from home. And so
Yes.
what? So what? So
Yeah.
what? So when I never been married. So what? I don't. This it aggravates me a lot when, and I know we was talking about the interview, but
Mhm.
I want our Black woman to know this. It's nothing wrong with being single
Mm.
and having no kids. It's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with getting your education. Or if you can't afford to go to college, build yourself up where you can go have the type of money where you say, yes, I can travel. Yes, I can go here. I don't have to answer to nobody. And I can come home and go to work. See, 50% of our men out here think just because you're single, here's the main three reasons if they come up across to you. They think you gay, which you're not. They
Mm.
think
Oh, my
they
mother
think you
thought I was a lesbian for a long time. I used to be like,
they think you have a sugar daddy, or they think you crazy, especially when it's a Black woman. Now, I also, because I also, if you don't argue with them, they think you weak.
mm.
No, you just know your mentality. You know what you're not gonna put up with on that note. So the women in the comment, please, please do not feel down and do not settle for less. But I do want to let you know I did learn a lot for the from the interview.
Mhm.
I'm just really disappointed that I was listening to another interview where that person was just screaming, 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 screaming. And
Mm.
you couldn't understand a word he said. And I'm like, did y'all actually sit there and listen to the interview? Because when they first came on, within 5 or 10 minutes, the microphone wasn't working because I guess they hit something. And then
Yeah.
yeah,
And then he
and
was like,
that's
oh, the mic was out. He was so
yeah, no,
excited.
no,
I'm
and,
like,
and that normally happened to
this
him.
happen all the time. Like,
It normally happened to him. And I was sitting there and I was listening, and I was sitting there, Larry Reid did correct me if I'm wrong. He said he didn't know the guy at first. He said he
mm,
didn't know the guy. And the accusations that's being made, it was made to some other guy
mhm.
in his household. But I just want to let you know, I'm proud of you.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
proud that you got your YouTube channel. I want you to go further with this. And I don't want you to, it's a Prince song that I love.
Mhm.
And because of your hair.
Oh.
And whenever you feel like giving up,
Mm.
whenever your sunshine turn to rain, whenever your hopes and dreams aim in the wrong direction, just remember, she's always in your hair.
Oh, wow. That was beautiful. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Tanya.
Love you. Listen to that song whenever you feel down.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, that was so sweet. Like, y'all don't understand. I'm honestly, even the fact that it's 103 of y'all up in here, like, y'all understand, y'all. I didn't even know how to do this like a couple weeks ago. I was like on YouTube, like, how the hell you use StreamYard? And now look, and like I said before, like, I'm working on building like a cute little set. because I also do like I'm very spiritual, and I'm gonna start a second channel that I'm gonna be doing readings and stuff like that on. But for this channel, you know, I just because if you see, like, I have a playlist where I'm doing not tarot, where I'm talking about zodiac signs and stuff. So I want to take that niche, you know, and put it specifically someplace. My mom, beautiful at 50, said, "Thank you." I'm 54, about to be 55 in August. Oh, what are you, Michelle? Are you a Virgo or Leo? My mom, beautiful. Yes. Because, you know, the reason why she said that, and she said that it's okay. I posted a clip from a Queen Naija video that I did. And I was basically saying, you know, why do all of these things for men? Because she was saying how, oh, if you cooking and cleaning and doing laundry and filling out paperwork, you're a wife. But guess what? It's okay if he don't choose you. And I'm just like, who is doing all of that for somebody that's barely want to even take them on a date? These days, these dudes feel like they supposed to get everything, and you ain't supposed to do. And I said, I'm good. You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna be doing your laundry and you ain't my husband or my man, and we ain't like living together locked in. And the guys under the comments were saying that's why I'm single and I ain't married and ain't nobody asking my hand in marriage. I'm like, y'all don't know me. How y'all know I haven't been proposed to and have been? How y'all know I ain't got? I mean, y'all don't know. Y'all know what we show, but it's just like it's crazy because they do that to women. They make it seem like marriage is the end all be all. And in the words of Cynthia G, married single mothers is a real thing. Just because you're married does not mean that you have been successful at love and relationships and dating. You know, just because you're married doesn't mean that you superhuman and you above everybody else. That does not mean that. A lot of people are married and they're miserable, and a lot of people are married and they're happy. And I just think that this journey in this life is your own, and do with it as you please. As a woman, you know, you shouldn't put all of your everything into being claimed by a man. If a man hasn't claimed you, if you have chose not to be locked in with somebody, that doesn't make you less of a person. It doesn't make you less beautiful. It doesn't make you less talented or less smart. It doesn't. But if you want that, do it, be it, become a wife. Like, it's just as simple as that. You just got to vibrate on a certain frequency, attune yourself to that, and you could attract that. Men's women is not the same as generation. Don't let them make you believe that. Shacking up and waiting. Thank you. Because they like, oh, that's why she ain't got no man. Oh, you. I'm like, so y'all really want women to just give y'all everything they got? Y'all just want guys to give y'all everything y'all got, right? And don't expect nothing in return. And that's whack to me. Like, I'm not about to give you everything, womb included. That's why I ain't got no children yet, y'all. I don't want to leave this life and, you know, not have at least one kid. I think babies are beautiful. I think love is beautiful. I think marriage is beautiful when done for the right reasons. When you are building with someone, when you're respected, you know, and you're going to go for your elect. You're going to go far. Oh, thank you, boo. I appreciate that. We just get started. Y'all seeing me get it out the mud. Drain you and move around. Yeah, like they want you to just give them everything. Oh, we got Storm in the building and bloop, bloop, bloop.
What's going on, love? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hey.
Oh my, I don't understand what the problem is. You know, I dropped a video and then I went out to the club and then I got on a flight. And then before I knew it, I was in Jamaica and everybody got their panties in a bunch, just all up the crack of their ass, scratching their ass cheeks, scratching the motherfucking anal cavity and everything else. They need to take them drawers up out of their ass and bleach them. Because it's definitely giving skid marks. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's giving pressed like a panini. I'm like,
I'm just saying.
It's the people saying that you want to fuck them for me.
And that's not true. That is absolutely not true. Listen, here's my thing, right? If we've learned anything from this whole YouTube thing, is that people lie.
I didn't know. I feel like I'm kind of new to this. So I'm like,
People lie. People will make up anything. Literally, somebody would say, Love Jones wanted to suck my dick. And then you'd be like, I don't know you. Literally.
Well, yeah, people lie on me in real life. So, Lord, I'm about to be in for a time. I just gotta buckle up.
Get ready for it.
Y'all, people was in the chat saying, "Oh, they're gonna be saying me and you screwing each other." I'm like, we're not.
And we've never even met in person.
Not yet. Not in real life. Not yet. Somebody said, "Take 2 shots for me, Storm."
I'm not drinking as much while I'm not drinking as much while I'm down here. I'm more smoking than drinking.
Is that a regular cigar or is it got some?
Well, you know how I do.
Oh yeah, and it's totally legal and flowing all over that island. Like
totally legal. I'm like, man, why things move so slow? I see why. Everybody's high. Everybody's high. But that's seriously though, but I'll say this, like, you know, you did a good job today on your commentary. You got your StreamYard going. You doing your thing, and like, and I don't want. Okay, got no cars too. I just feel like I don't want people to think like, oh, you know, Love Jones got to be on my side. No, she that's her platform. Me and her still cool, even if she is critical of me. That is, I do not care. All right, my only thing is just don't lie, brother. That's all I'm saying.
I don't lie on Storm, and I don't like people lying on you, and I think. Because now I'm you know, seeing more of what's going on. Me even saying anything, I have reservations because I'm like, people are gonna just say this because, you know, we have a rapport. And that's the reason why I'm saying something. But no, people are making bank off of just literally talking shit about you. And it's not true. A lot of the things that they're saying, and it makes me feel some type of way. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I mean, it's insane because it's like, man, like I'm out here feeding the girls. Like I'm feeding them. I fed them all of August. I'm feeding them all of July. It's like shit. And then, what was your take on my context about, like, you know, the black thing being raised around black people, et cetera, et cetera? Because they took that completely out of context and was like, he said he wouldn't even talk to black women. And I'm like, no, what I said was the people in my industry. So you know how, like, the reality stars, they hang out, they do this, they do that. People in different industries hang out. Now, I would hang out with you in real life.
Hey.
But most of these people, I would never talk to in real life. I'm not talking about my subscribers. I'm talking about the industry.
Yeah, and you know, you meet a lot of people in real life and you be like, how the hell you even got anybody following you? Like, what is going on? I be in a twilight zone. Like, but I think, of course, people took that out of context because it's better for content. It's something to fuel the rumor mill that people been trying to say that you didn't like black people. You know what I mean? People been trying to say that you hated black women. And that's another reason why I came out, because I'm like, I got a lot of melanin. I am a mocha complected goddess, honey. Let me tell you. And he ain't never thrown no hate my way. If anything, this man helped me out. Like,
I'm just saying, like, even when it's, oh, he hates black women. What are you talking about? The last girl I dated was black. Like, what are you talking about?
The fact that you even gotta justify and defend yourself is ridiculous. You know, but this is how it is, though. You out here up in these public YouTube streets, you know, so people always want to hear your side of things. And because you grew up and you were around different cultures, that doesn't mean that you hate your own. I just feel like you maybe was a little disassociated from black culture because you didn't experience that outright. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I know what you mean. And then, here's my thing, right? I'd be feeling like, why is it okay for people to call me nerdy, square, all kinds of derogatory things, and then when I say, well, yeah, you're right, and I'm not gonna try to fit in with you, and then they mad.
You know,
But you didn't want me, so I'm just doing me. What's the problem? You shouldn't want me around. Go hang out with your neighbors.
The thing is, you got unicorn vibes, and it's
Okay.
magnetism there, and people like that. Like you know, you're mysterious to a degree. You talk shit and you stay the fuck out the way. People don't know where the hell you at. Where is fucking Storm instead of where's like we just did a Where's Storm today type of segment going on. Like you really you're in it, but you're out. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of going a little bit. You're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You take it as a job too, and you have been excelling at this. And I was saying this early on, like, you know, people were constantly saying they made you and this and that. And absolutely, they had a hand in it. But without your hard work, without your personality, without your consistency, you are still growing in numbers. You didn't fall. You know what I'm saying? If it was just
That's what I'm saying. And I always feel like if you made me, then shit, go in your kitchen and make another.
Hey, who said that? Jay-Z said that? A lot of people that said that.
Under the same circumstances, 12 months. That's what you got, 12 months. Make it happen.
Yo. Oh, somebody said, are you trisexual? Because that's what was alleged.
I never said that. See, I never said that. Because trisexual means you will try anything at least once. I never said that. I just said I'm a freak. What is the problem?
So is it yes, you are trisexual, or no?
I'm going to say no.
Okay. And then someone said bisexual Storm. Are you bisexual?
I am not bisexual. If I was, I would have no issue telling you.
Okay. And that's my thing too. I'm like,
I would have a way better sex life if I was.
And it's 2023. Why does anyone need to hide and pretend to be something that they're not? No, there's no rules. We live in a lawless society. The more scandalous you are, the higher you elevate. Like
literally.
People don't want to admit that, but it's the truth.
It's true.
You on OnlyFans, you got that thing out. Like if you was really out here, this is another thing I said. How come we haven't met anybody that you was bending over?
That's my point too. Like I live, but you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say he always out of town or he always out the country. So that's how they gonna combat that.
People in out of town got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause you is surely up here in Jamaica.
Already met a subscriber.
Somebody said, did you want to have sex with, you know?
No, absolutely not true.
Did you ever make a pass at her? Was there ever
never
any situation where she could kind of like misconstrue like what the vibe was?
Never.
Okay. Did you ever tell her she was sexy?
No.
Did you ever say she had some nice titties?
No. Never.
That is no. No. Well, y'all heard it here on the Love Jones show. He never said that. I didn't hear it. We all watched the interview. Like, rewind, pull the tape up where that literally was explicitly said in that way. That did not happen.
And see, unfortunately, since the video, fortunately and unfortunately, since the video was like an hour and 26 minutes, people are not going to take the time to go and watch it. They just going, I'll take your word for it. So maybe I'll split it up. Maybe I'll do that.
I think you should because, you know, it's just trying to give you like this negative creep vibe. Like, I don't.
Yes.
It's a little dangerous. It's a little murky because then people, you know, it kind of opens the door for allegations that, oh, boy is going through, you know?
Exactly.
And to try to couple you in that same type of light, I was just, it's this unsavory. Like, what are we doing here?
I know. Oh, believe me, me and you are on the same page. I don't get, here's my question too, right? Let me ask you this, Love Jones. Because people always like, oh, but why are you telling us about your sex life? And I'm really not. But if you're obsessed with my sexuality, which involves who I have sex with, then why don't I just tell you?
That's true. People are obsessed with your sex life. It's very odd.
It is. I'm not all that in the bag of giant shit. Why are y'all so obsessed with what? Like,
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like, dang, why people want to know who you be? Shit, do I need to be inquiring? Because what is going on? Like,
you would think I was a whole porn star. You would
yo,
really think I would. I was.
dang, the people wants to know real bad who you hitting the skins with.
And I'm in Atlanta, and y'all get the fuck out of here.
This is what I honestly, I feel like, I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody might come out and try to say something. I don't know.
They
But
probably will.
I feel like it would have been happened by now. You know, if it was, like, come on. If someone had like some solid receipts, like,
Right. I'm just saying. And listen, and with that being said, somebody come up with some Photoshop bullshit. But it's just people want to be involved with Storm. Man, I don't understand. Look, you see my feet? I don't understand.
somebody asked, what type of women does Storm like?
I like who like me. It don't have a look. But what I can say is she has to be intelligent.
Okay.
That's the main thing. She got to be smart.
Sexual.
Heterosapiosexual.
Heterosapiosexual.
Because she got to be a she, and she got to be smart.
Yeah. Intelligence is a thing for me too. Even though I be cutting up, you know, but if I can't learn anything from you, and we can't have conversations about a bunch of different topics,
Then what are we doing?
yeah, that's boring, and it kind of sucks, like dating a little bit. I love it here. I'm not even gonna say it kind of sucks, but because I am the way that I am, I feel like I went out on dates with lots of men that just expected me to entertain them, and it's like, bro, like,
Ooh.
because you have money does not mean that you is just the shit. Like, you is boring. I am bored. Like,
Ooh.
I gotta constantly keep the conversation going. And so, what was this? And what are you doing? How you know? And they just be soaking it all up and falling in love. And it's like, what about me falling in love with you though? The money is good, the perks are good, but where is your personality? How do we connect on a level?
People don't have one nowadays. People don't have one, and then if you notice, like people don't be having shit to talk about. It's just weird. It's just people are weird, you know. And it's just like, okay. Y'all like really think about it, right? Why do? Okay. Let me back up. I've been smoking, so excuse me. Let me just back up. Okay, one thing at a time. Of all the people, you really think I'm a creep? Me. We got Trey Songz pissing on hoes and locking them in rooms, but you think I'm just leaving it at that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, and then from what you've said, you didn't even really spend that much time with these people intimately, like in real life.
Right.
So it kind of gives like, how you was just like, I don't know.
The lies. It's the lies.
Oh, somebody. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, speaking of Candy, someone said something about would you be a third in their bedroom? Todd and Candy.
Todd and Candy?
Uh-huh.
Now, I know I'm trying to get another interview. Why would you ask me that?
All right, so we just gonna say decline to comment.
I'm gonna decline to comment on that. Good Lord, that's all I need. But where did they come from with that? Wait a minute.
I don't know. That was earlier before you even said the lies. That's what made me like say, hey, I think I saw a comment about that.
HT Bald once said, "Are you sure you know the difference, Storm?" What you mean? Or what? The difference between what?
So they want you to be. Yeah.
Why are you trying to recruit me into your gang? I don't understand.
It's given like let him like be a part of the club, be a part of the crew, so we could all screw. That's what's given. Like,
I think it would help people feel more comfortable with me if I was. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you know, I just it comes across as shaming to me.
I agree.
Like, if someone were to constantly say those things about people that does identify as that, how would that read? And I've said this time and time again, how would people take that? It wouldn't be okay. And even if you were in a closet, which you've said time and time again that you're not, who is anybody to try to force someone to come out? That is not okay. It wouldn't be okay in any other scenario. But when it comes
That is
to
true.
it's like all gloves off. We gonna harass and shame and bully and project. Like, and it's really interesting to watch. It really is, and it gets on my nerves a lot of the times.
And it makes them look like hypocrites.
Yeah, like
I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know.
they said people want Storm to be YouTube Diddy. Me and
Not YouTube Diddy.
Well, thank you so much for coming on here and clearing the air. I appreciate you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
And is there anything else, any last remarks you want to say before I click off and then I'm on skedaddle?
No, that's it. Everybody have a good night.
Good night. So y'all heard it here. That is not true. Storm Monroe said from his own mouth that he did not say that. Shouts out to 154 y'all in the chats. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. You know, be good, love yourself, and be honest. Tell the truth. Good night, y'all.